the team needs to do to get those 2 wins?
Yeah, crank it up a little bit. I think as we talked over the weekend, I think we played a lot of good hockey. Weren't able to finish the way that we would have liked in either game, and then Friday gave up too many goals. So if we can cut down on goals against, score more goals, and just be a little more creative around the net, I think we'll be okay.
Offensively, what are you doing in practice to try and maybe build up some of that confidence? Or are you trying to take their minds maybe off of being snake bitten?
We went at it a little bit yesterday. We went right at a lot of goal scoring drills, a lot of offense versus defense type of drills with odd man situations. So encouraging goal scoring, hopefully, and making it very competitive too.
Kathleen Johnson, after 2 starts now, what have you liked from her, and how much more do you want to keep using her throughout the year?
I think, as you mentioned, 2 career starts, and one was against BC and one was against Minnesota. So feeding her to the Wolves a little bit, but that is this level, that is our schedule. And, I think she's doing a good job in there. She's trying hard and trying to give us a chance to win, and that's what we ask of all our goalies.
Is she kind of in a similar situation like Maddie Rudy as her freshman year, where you see the talent there, but maybe it's a little hard for her to progress and grow because she's not getting regular starts or anything like that? Or
I think I want our goalies to be ready whenever their name is called, and I think we have a young goalie in Catherine, and she's still learning and learning how to prepare and learning how to get ready for this type of competition. So similar in the youth end of that, but also I think, like I mentioned, people need to be ready, and it goes just as well for defensemen and forwards. If you're sitting on the bench and you're cold on the 4th line and it's time to go, well, you better be ready to go. And it's a different mentality, it's a different approach, but you still need to be ready to go.
Have you liked how Catherine handled those 2 starts against BC and Minnesota? I suppose what's nice about those games are she's going to get regular shots. It's not a game where she's only seeing a shot, once.
Plenty of shots. Would like less goals against, but that's not just the goalie's fault. That's everybody else too.
With the series that you've had, Minnesota, Boston College, Ohio State, with what they've done the last 3 weekends, Bemidji State is kind of sitting there as this non-marquee opponent. How important is it to tell some of the younger girls that how important this weekend is to this program?
Yeah, I think they know. I think they're well aware of what the record is right now and what Bemidji has given us in the past. People talk about the Bemidji series all the time. From year to year, they're always good. It's always a battle. We've been in a couple shootouts with them. Really exciting playoff series a couple of years ago. So it's a tough opponent for us. They play similarly to their men's team. Very physical. They block a lot of shots. They dump a lot of pucks. They put a lot of pressure on players all over the ice. So we need to be ready to go. I don't think that's any surprise. And I think they're a good team, too. They brought Minnesota to overtime, right, a couple weeks ago. So they're right there. It should be a good battle.
Do you feel like this team and maybe some individual players, like once it clicks, that you're going to take a big step forward whenever that is, whether it's this weekend or give them more time in the first half of the season?
Yeah, I think when you're not scoring goals, then it becomes something you think about all the time, like Matt was alluding to earlier. And once one goes in, the floodgates open, hopefully. But I think there's probably more to it than that, and it's just sticking with the plan, working your way up ice as a team, and eventually you will get there. I don't expect floodgates to open and everything becomes easy and it's all ice cream and puppy dogs after that, but I do know we have the capability of scoring lots of goals, and we will be fine.
The overall attitude of the team still pretty positive, given the last few results over the last couple of weekends?
Yeah, I think they know that we've been playing good hockey, and that we get better and better every weekend. If you watch us from Penn State to the Gophers game on Saturday, I think we're a much better team. The way we move the puck, the way we move our feet, quick transition plays. We don't spend a lot of time in our D zone, which is really good. So once we're able to put a few more pucks in, the scores will change and everybody will feel fine. But they know it's a process and they're sticking with it.
Only travel you guys have done is Boston College, which is tough because it's Boston College, but tough because it's such a far trip. Is it nice to have this Bemidji State game where it's a little shorter of a trip, especially for the younger girls to get ready to travel and be able to win on the road?
Yeah, we went to Ohio State and BC, so 2 back-to-back flights. So yeah, we're thrilled to be going to Bemidji, just a bus ride away, one of our closest trips, and it'll be good for the players, as you mentioned, who haven't done that yet. It's 3 o'clock starts. That's nice too. We don't have to sit around the hotel for a long time to get the games going. So we're excited, and again, another WCHA foe. So plenty to be excited about.
About those 3 o'clock starts can really cut into radio guys' Netflix watching.
Sorry about that, Bruce.
It's all good. I'll figure out a way to watch. I'll be following.
Great, thank you.